One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the West Virginia Mountaineers. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So West Virginia's offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense comes out clearly wanting to throw the football. Nothing good on first down with incompletion. And how about this? You've got to protect your quarterback. That is priority number 1, and they give up a sack on play 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires on the move. Found the spot in the defense. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line.
And how about that? A lot of coaches talk about being aggressive and we're going to take shots, but then they get conservative in the game. But first drive coming out, showing this defense we are not afraid to throw the ball deep. Might keep that defense a little bit more conservative.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And the Mountaineers will bring the punt team onto the field. Promising start to that drive, sort of fizzled out, and they'll have to punt it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Second down coming up. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Gonna take a shot. Got it inside the 10. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
You know, there's a lot of communication when it comes to defenses. Like, you have to talk, have to understand if somebody does this, I have to do this, I have to pass off wide receivers. Apparently, the communication was busted.
And the Cowboys have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Udo. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And it's up and no good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker is Hamilton. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Look out, he's got room. Hard running there. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Mountaineers headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pulls it in. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that first down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Come on, set.
Might as well stick with him. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, West Virginia. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cowboys with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Flores. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Gets it out quickly. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The Cowboys kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Flores. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Trying play action. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
That is a big-time gamble, man. I was second-guessing the head coach deciding to go for that and not just kick the field goal in the last play of the first half, but he trusts the big fellas up front. They decide to run the ball. They get movement, and he plows his way in for a touchdown, and with it, take the lead on the final play of the first half.
Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half.
And the Mountaineers will line up to kick off and start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They think there's room to run to the right here. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air, it's Flores. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. The Cowboys will punt this one away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Makes a move. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That's reeled in. It's Garcia. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 38. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Cowboys! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Back to throw, it's Flores. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Polk. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 35. Slips through the line. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Flores. This time, he's got his man. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've reached a break. Oklahoma State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Send the tight end in motion. He'll take it himself. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
I'm not a huge analytics guy, but on 4th and 1, if you're going to get pushed like that from your O-line, I say go for it every time.
Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tight end now in motion. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done an unbelievable job scoring points. This defense has had no answers. Just keep it rolling, offense.
Here comes the 2-point try. Back to throw, it's Flores. Under fire. Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack thwarts the 2-point try.
Oklahoma State, 24, West Virginia, 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Mountaineers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Flores. Unloads to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Now on third down for this offense. He'll pull it down. He'll slide and avoid the big hit.
Defensively on third and long, you are dropping deep. You are making sure you get at least to the sticks. They got a long way to go. Don't let them throw the football. Make them throw it underneath. And how about this quarterback? He does an unbelievable job scrambling around now, hitting the gas. Picks up so many yards. Now he makes it a fourth down and management so much easier on the offense.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Moss. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Mountaineers moving quickly to the line.
First down, West Virginia.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Second down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Mountaineers! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
The AT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards.
Number 40.
They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Ready? Rita. Here we go.
He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here's the handoff. Turning it on! Knocked off his feet. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's going to run it. It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway. Play for this defense. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway.
Cricket.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. After the misfire, now on second down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Oklahoma State.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job.